I think everybody who knows Herman recognizes that he truly is one of our community's legal treasures. He's the consummate professional who believes deeply in the respects the process and the procedures of the law. I think he's been president of everything except the United States, which maybe we can talk to him about. I think those that know Herman really, truly admire, and it is a tribute to him that he's built a practice with his two sons that are also lawyers, and they work together as a team. And his father was a lawyer. So he has been able to maintain this devotion to the law and the tradition to the law, not only through day-to-day courtroom cases, but through his legacy, through his children, and carrying on what his father stood for.
It's hard to talk about St. Thomas University School of Law without talking about Herman Russomanno. Not only did he help found the school, but he also chaired the Board of Trustees. He is the chair emeritus of the Law School Advisory Board, and his two sons went to the law school as well as one of his daughter-in-laws. So the Russomanno imprint on St. Thomas University School of Law is enormous. But he also has the legacy of faith. He has a tremendous faith that I believe is what drives him to do the good work he does on a day-to-day basis. His leadership was recognized by Pope John Paul II when he gave him the honor of becoming a Knight of St. Gregory, which is a very rare honor within the church.
Herman is never involved with less than 24 organizations at the same time. A lot of people think that there are 3 Herman Russomannos because one Herman Russomanno could never be doing as many things as he does on a regular basis. So the possibility that he's been cloned is definitely a real consideration. He's been recognized by these organizations and many others for his efforts by receiving numerous awards. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised he hasn't received this award before, because I don't think there's another award that he hasn't received. He has this personality about him. I call it an affidavit personality, because when he talks to a jury, or talks to anyone, Herman truly would have more merit badges than anybody else in the country if he was given a merit badge for all the good things he's done for our profession and our community.
Good evening. I want to thank all the members of the Historical Society, the 11th Circuit Judicial Historical Society, for the high honor in receiving one of the Legal Legend Awards for this year. I want to congratulate the other recipients for their contributions and achievements and what they have added to the South Florida legal community. I thank Kathy Fernandez-Rundle, our state attorney, Monsignor Franklin Casal, the president of St. Thomas University, and my former partner, and Steve Zach, past ABA president. All of your words really touched my heart. I also am so proud to be a lawyer. That tradition in our family goes back 92 years. My father was first sworn in the New Jersey bar in 1924, and my introduction to the law occurred first in 1960 when I attended one of the Benjamin Cardozo Memorial Lectures presented by the City of New York's State Bar. There I learned for the first time that it was a privilege to practice law, not a right, and that was said by former Justice Benjamin Cardozo years before. Although my dad passed away in 1963 when I was 13 years of age, the tradition in our family of the law continued. It went with some of my uncles, myself, cousins, and also our 2 sons, Herman and Chris, who practice in our law firm, are attorneys, as are their wives, Suzette and Keena. We have 4 grandchildren under the age of 7, and I refer to them as trial lawyers in training. As to the law, one of the great joys, and I guess the passion that we all share, is to do good. As you look to the future, I want to thank, of course, my partner, Bob Barella, who's been with me for years, one of my legal assistants, Hema Palazzota, who's been with me 36 years, and to our children. But most importantly, my wife, Sally. I was blessed on Christmas Eve in 1965 to meet a 15-year-old girl who has really shaped and encouraged my life. She's been with me every step of the way, and her support and encouragement is deeply appreciated. And therefore, I really want to dedicate this award that I received this evening to my wife, Sally. Thank you.